I think without wasting much time, now let us go to the another very most awaiting part of today's function celebration. That is the we just want to felicitate first 15 founder members of our Indian Menopause Society. Actually, we wanted to felicitate all the first 15 members, most of whom are Bombay based, in a very grand way by arranging a very grand celebration at Mumbai. But due to this COVID, the scenario was totally changed. And that's why we plan to felicitate them virtually. Dr. Ashwini Bhalerao, the president of Mumbai Menopause Society, put a lot of efforts in coordinating all these founder members, preparing a lovely plaques, handing over to them to the first 12 founder members, getting their beautiful videos. And dear Ashwini, we are very much thankful to you. Without your help, it won't be possible to get this done. Out of first 15 founder members, 3 are no more with us. Late Dr. Anil Sharma, late Dr. Meena Shringi, late Dr. Rakesh Sinha. Out of these remaining 12, Dr. Manohar Shroff is at Toronto, Canada. And he also has sent his message at the last moment, which Ashwini sent me in the today morning only. And we have also included that. So let us felicitate one by one all of our founder pillars of Indian Menopause Society, due to whose very firm foundation, even today, Indian Menopause Society is rocking like anything. Jignesh Bhai, I would request you to felicitate our first founder member, Dr. Asha Kapadia. Paresh, Asha Kapadia, slide, please. Jignesh Bhai, unmute, please. Unmute.
Yes. Now, okay. So first of all, let me congratulate Dr. Rashmi Ben for excellent compilation of the history of Indian Menopause Society. It was really a wonderful presentation, and I think we should preserve it for future perseverance. Now, it may be possible, Dr. Rashmi Ben, that even though you have tried your best, something may have remained. So we at IMS are responsible for it if anything is remained mentioning. Now let us start felicitating our 12 founder members, and the first member with the tag of life number 1. That credit goes to Dr. Asha Kapadia. So she has one more credit to related with the IMS also. That is, she is the only non-gynec president of Indian Menopause Society. So madam, you are having 2 special credits related with Indian Menopause Society. She is a leading medical oncologist. She has been attached to Hinduja National Hospital and Medical Research Center. In mid-70s, she worked on cancer cell research on T cells and role of immunology in cancer with famous Laskar Award winner, Dr. Robert Good at Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center, New York, USA, where she became a youngest faculty member of most prestigious cancer center of the world. Since her return to India in 80s, she continues to be a major inspiring force in medical oncology and has been a mentor to many students. She is founder of Mumbai Oncology Society, ex-president of Indian Menopause Society. She has to her credit various publications in national and international journals, and she has achieved Charak Award in 2010 for her commendable work and outstanding achievement in medicine cum community service by Red Swastik Society of Hindustan. So let us go through the video message of Dr. Asha Kapadia. Paresh, please display the message. Paresh.
Paresh?
Yeah. Start video message.
Celebrating Silver Jubilee of Indian Menopause Society. Let me tell you, we started with a very humble beginning in 1995, and today we have become a formidable force, and Indian Menopause Society has become huge. And I truly believe today, and believe again and again, and would like to share with you that creating an awareness not only to few, but if we can get along with and take along the general physician, family physician, NGO, as well as the social workers, not only involving them, but same time inspiring, educating, and tell them to carry this message to the grassroots levels of society. And that's my goal. Let's all of us have that goal and carry our torch and continue putting up our efforts every day for this awareness. Thank you.
Thank you, Asha madam.
Yes. Please continue, Anita.
Okay. Thank you, Asha madam, for your nice message. Would you like to say anything, madam?
I think everybody has been putting in a great efforts, and we will continue carrying on our torch and continue to have commitment to Indian Menopause Society and the growing women.
Thank you, madam, for your kind words. Now let us felicitate our second L2 life member, Dr. Manoj Bharucha, a renowned gastroenterologist and gastrointestinal and bariatric surgeon of Lilavati and Hinduja Hospital. He completed his MBBS and MS from GS Medical College and KEM Hospital, Mumbai. 3 years rotating GI fellowship in USA was done by him. He's a consultant general surgeon at PD Hinduja Hospital, Mahim from 1990 till 2005. He's a founder member of Indian Menopause Society since its inception, and he was treasurer and breast surgeon for the society too. He is now practicing at Hinduja Hospital and Lilavati Hospital. What is next? So we would like thank you very much, Dr. Manoj Bharucha sir, for just getting involved with us. I had a good talk with him, and he really appreciated that it was the very beginning of the Indian Menopause Society when he joined it, and he is really appreciating all the efforts put by Dr. Rama Vaidya madam, Dr. Rashmi madam, Dr. Urvasi Jha madam, and Dr. Ashok Vaidya sir in those days. Thank you again, Dr. Manoj Bharucha sir. Now, L3 number is Dr. Urvasi Jha madam. Jignesh bhai, unmute please.
Third founder member is none other than the first founder secretary, Dr. Urvashi Jha. She is retired HOD and director, Minimal SS and Gynecological Surgery Department. In the past, she was All India Chairman of the AICC RCOG, President of Association of Gynecologists of Delhi, passionate about teaching. She conducted many Part 1 and Part 2 MRCOG, DNB courses and endoscopy workshops in Mumbai and Delhi. She was empowering patients with patient education and counseling. And she was HOD at PD Hinduja Hospital, Indraprasth Apollo Hospitals, and Max Hospitals. So, welcome Dr. Urvashi Jha, and I will request you to bless us with your blessings.
Good afternoon.
Madam, yes, please.
Is it muted? Muted?
Ma'am, please stop your video because poor connectivity, your voice not audible.
Okay. Is there any video, Anita?
Yes.
No.
If ma'am can stop her video, maybe she may be
It's a
audible.
pleasure to be here, Dr. Rama,
Yes.
Dr. Ashok.
Yeah, audible, madam.
Can you hear me now? Good afternoon, everyone.
Yes, madam,
Dr.
yes.
Rama, thank you. I think this is a wonderful meeting that you're organizing. And I must thank Rashmi for the amazing work that she has done and put forward. As usual, she works quietly behind the scenes and has always refused to accept the crown of being a president. But thank you, Rashmi. That was a beautiful presentation. And it's amazing to see the strides which have been made by the society. I just quickly want to say that, we're all praising the society. I'm very proud of what we've done and everybody has achieved and contributed. But I think there are two things which we need to focus on in the future. And one of them is the multidisciplinary aspect of the society has somewhere been lost down the lines. I think it has become a part of a gynae association, more or less. Dr. Jignesh, I think it would be up to you to lead the way in your dynamic manner to initiate it at least. We used to have a rule which was that every third year the president would be a non-gynecologist. I think let's reinitiate that and get more and more members, because gynecologists, I think we've reached the awareness level with gynecologists, and we need to reach out to the GPs, as Asha said, and all the specialists, the physicians, the internal medicine people, surgeons, etc., rheumatologists, orthopedic people. I think that's one big challenge we can look forward to addressing. And the other is that though we've achieved a lot academically and research has started and we have our own publications, but we're not really part of a formal academic curriculum in the various medical programs, undergraduate and postgraduates. It's just a chapter in the gynae postgraduate and undergraduate books. I think that is another thing we need to address, especially with those who are attached to teaching hospitals and are responsible for drawing up the curriculum. I mean, I have nothing more to say, except that it is so great to see how well the society has done with everybody's efforts. Everyone has put their own little bit or own major bit and their own angle and developed this and given it great diversity. Thank you, everyone, and thank you for inviting me.
Dr. Jignesh, can I just add on one thing?
Yeah, please, madam.
Dr. Urvashi, thank you so much for appreciating. I wanted to add one more thing about Dr. Urvashi, and that is that though she was so passionate about the area of menopausal health, her other passion was laparoscopy surgery. And when she was working in the area of menopausal health, people, her colleagues there would say, "There goes the menopause lady." And that took her back a bit. That time she withdrew from our area of menopausal health for a short time, and she concentrated on laparoscopy surgery, and that is how we lost a very so many contributions and advice we could have got from you, Dr. Urvashi. So this was a secret which I wanted to share with our viewers today.
Can I also add something, Dr.
Yes,
Jignesh?
madam.
Yeah, Hi, Urvashi.
Hi, Dr. Rama. Lovely to see you.
Well, I'm humbled after Rashmi's entire presentation. But let me tell
Amazing.
you about Urvashi. Urvashi was Professor P.K. Devi Oration, one of the awardee, where Nobel Prize winners and Dr. Sushila Nair and many very decorated scientists as well as NGOs like Ela Bhatt have given. And Urvashi, and in her biodata, if she includes this, and Rashmi could put it up, it is a we have had Professor P.K. Devi Orations 25. Now MRCKHS has moved it to NIRRH, which is the premier institute for our country, and it would be held every year from there. So Professor P.K. Devi was a Dion of OBGYN person, and that oration to get, Urvashi, congratulations for that.
I have to thank you for that. Thank you.
So thank
Yes,
you very
Rashmi,
much, Dr. Urvashi.
Thank you very much, Dr.
for this
Good luck for the
encouraging
rest
word.
of the meeting today.
And regarding the curriculum of menopause in undergraduate and postgraduate, this was our agenda in this Silver Jubilee year, and we have already represented it to Medical Council of India, but then because of this COVID era, everything is standstill. And regarding involving multidisciplinary members like the specialists from other branches, when we call them, they become our members, but they are not ready to take any post. We don't know why it is happening, but this is the truth.
Yeah, I think we have to involve them much more, give them a lot of importance, like human nature, and then perhaps. I'm sure you'll be able to do it. You're so good at this.
Maybe we should try. Thank you.
Okay, madam. We will try our best to fulfill your wish. And just as an example, I can say that Dr. Lucknow, Dr. Sharat Kumar has become the president of Lucknow Menopause Society after many years when he was asked to become like that.
And Dr. Amrish Mittal in Delhi contributed a lot.
Right. Our fourth life member is Dr. Vinay Joshi, sir. He is MD Internal Medicine, Fellow in Rheumatology, Bath and Hammersmith Hospital, London, UK, FRCP, London. He is Emirates Director of Research, PD Hinduja Hospital and Medical Research Center. He is a founder member of Indian Menopause Society, CPS, life member of API, IRA, and many professional associations. He is Director of Research, PD Hinduja Hospital and Medical Research Center. He is Consultant Physician in Rheumatology, PD Hinduja Hospital and Medical Research Center. He is Professor in Head Department of Medicine, TN Medical College and Nair Hospital Rheumatology Chief. Major awards and honors what he had received is Karma Yogi Award, Bombay Medical Foundation, Dr. M.N. Pese Award, Indian Rheumatology Association, Gifted Teacher Award from Association of Physicians of India, and Master Award from Asia Pacific League of Rheumatology. He is a passionate teacher, teaching so many graduates and postgraduates, MD, DNB students, even MSc by research, BDS, BSc Physiotherapy, Occupational Therapy, BSc Nursing, and even BSc Audiology students. More than 380 publications, chapters, textbooks, editorials are to his credit, and he has given more than about 24 oration. So Dr. Vinay Joshi, sir, we are very much thankful to you as a founder member of our Indian Menopause Society. We are felicitating you at this Silver Jubilee year of Indian Menopause Society. Now next is Dr. Manohar Shroff, Jignesh Bhai.
So now the life member 6 is Dr. Manohar Shroff. He is MD Radiologist, Professor, Department of Medical Imaging, University of Toronto. He is Radiologist in Chief, Ontesian Chair of Pediatric Imaging, Neuroradiologist for Hospital for Sick Children at Toronto. He is co-director of Stroke Imaging Laboratory in Children and Project Investigator, Research Institute, Sick Kids, Toronto, Canada. And he has strong interest in education and has been awarded Medical Imaging Outstanding Teacher for Resident and Fellowship Teaching almost every year but one from 2002 to 2010. Also involved in pediatric radiology outreach in India through educational grants from SPR and University of Toronto. So, Manohar Shroff sir, we acknowledge you as one of the founder member of Indian Menopause Society, and here virtually we felicitate you. Thank you very much, sir, for being the part of Indian Menopause Society.
Yeah, Jignesh bhai, he has sent message also. Paresh, please play that.
Audio.
Audio message. Yeah.
Dear President, office bearers, and friends in the Indian Menopause Society, it is an honor to be remembered as the founder member of the IMS. Thank you. It was a privilege to be associated with this society when it started in 1995. I remember very fondly working as one of the secretaries for the IMS. I believe I was the joint secretary, organizing events along with Dr. Urvashi Jha, Dr. Rama Vaidya, Dr. V.R. Joshi, Dr. Asha Kapadia, Dr. Manoj Barucha, and Dr. N.F. Shah, and others. My particular role was to create awareness on mammography and bone mineral density. The team, all of us were good friends and colleagues. We had the passion to make a difference. And I learned many important life lessons from the others in this group. And these lessons and that mentorship in that group helps me even today, long after I have left India in 2000. A big thank you to all of you. It has been 25 years, and it is fantastic to note how far the IMS has come. All credit goes to the continuing dynamism and the hard work of its members and its leaders. The society is doing great service to the women in India, and it seems to be equivalent, if not even better, in terms of its services compared to other such society around the world. Please do accept my congratulations and best wishes. Respectfully, yours, Manu.
Thank you very much, Dr. Manohar Shroff, Manu sir. We are highly obliged. Now, our life member number 7 is our beloved Dr. Rashmi Ben. Rashmi Ben, you are just like my buddy Didi. I had harassed you so many times by forming this brochure of the program, even at the late night, and you had responded me humbly, so nicely. I am really very much thankful for that also. You know Rashmi Ben very well. All of you must have watched the excellent, fantastic, glorious journey of Indian Menopause Society, a short film prepared by Dr. Rashmi Ben, so nicely compiled that no one can do it in that way. It will really a good treasure for IMS. Rashmi Ben, we will keep it forever with us. While saying about Rashmi Ben, she is her main interest is the menopausal health. She was founder member of Indian Menopause Society since 1995. She is patron of Mumbai Menopause Society. Menopause clinic started at NIRH ICMR in April 1998. She is fellow in INSA Change program in 1988 and visited menopause clinic in UK years back. Initiated studies on menopause and osteoporosis, ministry aided, and also undertook studies on osteoporosis. Besides academic participation as faculty in many IMS conferences, Dr. Rashmi Ben could serve the IMS organization as patron of Mumbai Menopause Society from 1997 to 2003, treasurer of IMS main body between 2003 to 2005, Joint Secretary IMS between 2008 to 2009, JMH Founder Editor 2009 to 2012, reviewer, member of National Advisory Board also, International Conference on Challenges in Women's Health in December 2013. She was expert during clinical practice guidelines also, and compilation of memorandum, rules and regulation. If any problem regarding charity commissioner or any official legal procedure is to be asked, we always ask Rashmi Ben and take her advice, and she humbly gives proper response and do as much as work she can do. She was on advisory board member for IMS Foundation Project 2015 till today. And what I told that charity commissioner work, she did very nicely. And till now also she is doing. She is a member of IMS Peer Review Task Force Committee. So Rashmi Ben, we are very much thankful to you for helping all of us in each and every way. We would like to listen to your lovely video. Paresh, please put it.
Dear IMS colleagues and guests who have joined in today, I am Dr. Rashmi Shah from Mumbai. It is a very memorable day today since we are celebrating not only our Foundation Day but also World Menopause Day. I have been very fortunate to be an active member from 1995 to date and have witnessed all the dynamic presidents and their team who have contributed with such passion, who have got laurels from the society, not only nationally but also internationally. The society has increased awareness about menopause, given service to women of this age group, and encouraged data collection and research. I have not only enjoyed being academically active, but have also been blessed to have made some great friends who are more family than friends. We call ourselves the IMS family. I am sure that all the future presidents will take IMS to greater heights and keep its flag flying high. I wish them luck. Thank you very much.
So thank you very much, Dr. Rashmi. From the picture behind you, it looks like that anytime the rabbit will jump on your head. So the
next is Dr. Rama Vaidya, Madam. Jignesh Bhai.
So what I say about Madam Rama Vaidya? She is mentor, she is motherly lady, she is known to everyone. So I will not go into any details because everyone is knowing Rama Vaidya more than anyone. So let us start with her blessings only.
Yeah, okay.
Dear friends, you have known my oft-repeated views about inclusion of multi-speciality, multidisciplinary experts in our society. Today I would say that currently the Federation of IMS with its constituent society through the breadth and the width of India have exceeded my expectation in excellence. But may I offer a suggestion? I would like that we include biomedical scientists engaged in reproductive aging, ovarian aging, and also, since we are pluralistic systems of medicine in our country, please include multi-system experts, athletes, Ayurvedic physicians, and homeopathic physicians, to whom a large number of our patients anyway go, a large number of menopausal women go to them. If we do this, we would have expanded our mandate. Thank you.
Thank you, Ramaben. You have also conveyed this message to me on the phone, and I truly believe that to do research, we have to involve Ayush Mantralaya and Ayurvedic and homeopathic physician in our menopause management. So it is indeed a good way advice, and it is the need of the day also, because in the corona ages we have known that people are more inclination towards the Ayurvedic and alternative therapies rather than the medical therapies. So thank you very much, Dr. Ramaben, for this message. And next is
Dr. Ashok Vaidya sir. Dr. Ashok Vaidya sir, he bears MD Internal Medicine and Therapeutics and PhD in Clinical Pharmacology. Everyone knows that Dr. Ramaben is better half of Dr. Ashok Vaidya sir. Dr. Ashok Vaidya is an eminent clinical scientist dedicated to new drug development and scientific research in topical disease and Ayurveda for more than 3 decades. Currently, he is the research director at Kasturba Health Society, Mumbai, India. He actively guides, advises, and monitors several projects on new and herbal drug development and pharmacology for the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. He is visiting professor at Gujarat Cancer Research Institute. He has been appointed as an adjunct professor at Drexel University, USA too. He was a Merck International Fellow in Clinical Pharmacology at Yale University Schools of Medicine. He is WHO consultant for filariasis. He has conducted studies on kinetic of primaquine, Ayurvedic plants and formulations in malaria, and phase 1, 2, 3 clinical trials with several new drugs. He was the president of Indian Society of Clinical Pharmacology and Therapeutics. He was awarded Sir Ramnath Chopra Award for research on medicinal plants and Lifetime Achievement Award for drug research by Indian Pharmacology Society. And he has around 400 research publications on clinical pharmacology, tropical medicine, medical plants and Ayurveda. So Dr. Ashok Vaidya sir is one of the very initial person who just when Dr. Rama Vaidya, Dr. Urvashi Jha madam and Dr. Rashmi madam just started to decide to form the Indian Menopause Society, the first guidelines of Indian Menopause Society. In that also, Dr. Ashok Vaidya sir had put so many inputs. So, sir, we are very much thankful to you for being over here. And we would like to listen to your lovely video message. Paresh, please.
Quarter of a century back, we, some of the founder members, planted a sapling that has grown into a huge banyan tree of Indian Menopause Society. But with growth also comes responsibility, and responsibility of maintaining excellence. And we have to review our mandate. The mandate of including multi-specialities, multidisciplines in our services, education and research in menopause and related disorders. I wish all the best on the Silver Jubilee occasion of the Menopause Society.
Thank you very much, Ashok sir, for your kind words. We are overwhelmed by your lovely words. Now, next life member is Dr. Nishit Shah, Jignesh Bhai.
So welcome Dr. Nishit Shah. He is MD in Medicine, passed in 1983. He has done DM in 1986. He was first from Mumbai University, consultant endocrinologist at Hinduja Hospital, and teacher of DNB endocrinology since 2005. Do we have his message?
Yeah.
Please play.
Your message,
and
yeah.
Welcome, sir. As a founder member, we felicitate you on this Foundation Day celebration on the occasion of this Silver Jubilee year.
Hi everyone, I am Dr. Nishit Shah, endocrinologist at Hinduja Hospital, Mumbai since 1987. That's 33 years. As you all are aware that Hinduja Hospital was the birthplace of the Indian Menopausal Society back in 1995, when we had that idea that we should have a society which should not be of the gynec, for the gynec, or by the gynec, but we wanted a society which would be for menopausal persons, including all specialties, and of course driven by the gynecologists would be the driving forces. So the founding members that time were from various specialties to ensure that all sections would be there, following the Rotarian principle that no specialty should have over-representations. The NIDAS was local simply because in 1995 there was not much communication across the country. We didn't have email, we didn't have internet. Even STD was difficult. However, over a period of time, we have grown to be a national society with regional chapters also, and it's so nice to know that we are having such a strong representation from all specialties. We have had good guidelines on osteoporosis, among the best which we have come across. Eras have changed. 2020 years after the division of the era from BC and AD, now we have got different BC and AD. BC before corona and AD now stands for after the disease. Communications have changed. Now verbal and interpersonal communication is down, but we have to depend on the internet for the near future, and we will be having webinars, much easier to connect to societies and to be part of members, because we can be part of the proceedings of societies. So I implore all members of the IMS, majority of whom are gynec, to encourage other specialists in their field circle of influence and in the friend circle to join IMS and expand on its glory of being a multidisciplinary society, which has always been. Thank you. All the best for you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nishit Shah, for word of advice and reminding us to take multidisciplinary approach again and again. So I think, Anita, we should take.
Yeah, we will have to do something. Yeah. Next is Dr. Jayshree Joshi. Madam is MBBS gold medalist in medicine, DGO and DPF, MD obstetric and gynecology. She also did PhD in biochemistry, clinical pharmaceuticals, fellowship of Organon Fellowship Grant Medical College, WHO Research Grant Clinical Pharmacology from United Kingdom, and ICMR subtitle from KEM Hospital and Wadia Maternity Hospital. Currently, Madam is Joint Research Director at Kasturba Health Society MRC, Research Consultant APMS Ayurveda Mahavidyalay, Director and Chairperson Board of Inter-System Biomedica EC. Regarding menopause related, Madam is active member of Maitri health programs, and many research publications are there. Cervical cancer and prevention programs, free pap smear testing, they are just Madam is conducting. Madam was previously Deputy Director of National Institute for Research in Reproductive Health. More than 130 publications are there by her in national and international journals, chapters, monographs, and some cited in international references textbooks too. Madam has sent a lovely message. I would like to read it. I am very glad that this neglected women's age group is getting the deserved healthcare under IMS initiated under Dr. Rama Vaidya's guidance. I am happy to have contributed to the Maitri healthcare program and research. All postmenopausal women can play a constructive role in the society and will never be a burden of the society. I wish IMS a bright future and hope for valid multicentric studies in urban and rural areas. So thank you very much, Dr. Jayshree Madam. We are felicitating you as one of the founder members of Indian Menopause Society, and thanks a lot for your lovely message. Next is Dr. Jyotsna Gokral. Jignesh Bhai.
Dr. Jyotsna Gokral, she is a gynecologist and ex-deputy director from National Institute for Research in Reproductive Health, Indian Council of Medical Research. She has conducted research studies in male and female infertility as support service, management and treatment of infertility. She has established the male infertility clinic at the institute. She is principal investigator in genomics of Y chromosome and DAZ gene deletion in infertile males, associated with genetic studies in PCOS and premature ovarian failure and reproductive infections in infertile women, awarded the 6 weeks PG fellowship in Geneva for infertility and reproductive disorders by WHO, co-convener and faculty in WHO in country training in infertility for postgraduate students, published more than 40 papers in international and national journals, and presented papers and participated in many international conferences. She was ex-chairperson for Scientific Review Committee of at the Institute and member of MOGS, FOXI and IMS. So thank you very much, Dr. Jyotsna Gokral, for being our founder member, and we felicitate you at the occasion of this Silver Jubilee celebrations. Welcome, madam. Do we have any video message?
Good afternoon, everybody. At the outset, I would like to thank the Indian Menopause Society for giving me this opportunity to express my views, and I would also like to congratulate all the past presidents. Dear fellow
Paresh Barabar, please put it.
Good afternoon, everybody. I would like to thank the Indian Menopause Society for giving me this opportunity to express my views, and I would also like to congratulate all the past presidents, the presidents and the secretaries of all the members for the excellent work that they are doing in the form of lectures, conferences, symposia and now webinars. Menopause, as we know, is associated with lots of ups and downs in a woman's life, and many of them do not understand this transition period. Since menopause symptoms may be associated with multidisciplinary areas and hence may impact the overall health of the person. In view of this, I feel dedicated menopause clinics with associated specialities could be initiated in medical colleges, government and corporate hospitals to benefit the menopausal health of the women. Also, I take this opportunity to request that lectures could be given in offices, housing societies, clubs, etc., so that the male members of the family understand and empathize with their spouse during this transition period of her life. Thank you very much and wish you all the best for the symposium.
Thank you very much, Dr. Gokral, for these kind words. And next is Anita.
Last number, life member 15 is Dr. Kamal Hajari, madam. Madam is MD DGO DFP from Grant Medical College and JJ Group of Hospitals, Mumbai. She is a research scientist at National Institute of Research in Reproductive Health for 30 years till 2008. And her areas of interest is contraceptive testing, reproductive health among rural and urban populations, microbicides and menopause. She is a member of Indian Menopause Society, AMWI, FPAI, ICOG2. She was awarded fellowship at Family Health International from USA. She has more than 60 publications in national and international journals. And she is member of Ethic Committee at NIRRH, TISS, IIPS, AIIPMR and FPAI. Madam has also sent a lovely video message. Dr. Hajari madam, we are very much thankful for your kind words and your message. Let us listen. Perhaps please put it.
Dear members of the Indian Menopause Society, it gives me great pleasure to be among you all on this very important milestone of 25 years Silver Jubilee of our organization, and recollect all the good that we have done, all the efforts we have put in to improve women's health. Earlier, women thought that once they attain menopause, their life is over and there is nothing that they can do further. but with the increased longevity and better care, knowledge about the physiological transition, women can live a very fruitful life even beyond menopause. Women are living longer and they can do many more things like what they were interested in and may not have been able to do while they were in active career or whatever service they have been doing. The scientific data available has shown that there are many approaches to a good health with medicine, with some sort of exercise, definitely, and taking some supplements which will help for better physical, emotional, spiritual, and even sexual life beyond the menopause. Women have contributed a lot, and the researchers, scientific staff, workers have also come up with very good data showing how we can improve the health of an average woman even within simple resources. We have seen that women have taken up different types of interests and excelled in it because at some time they may not have had the time to devote to all these things. The Indian Menopause Society is a truly multidisciplinary society wherein all the experts give together their expertise and putting together everything to try to improve women's lives. It is also possible that women can take up very good administrative and controlling position because of their experiences. I wish to congratulate everybody here for their active participation up to now and hope that we are able to contribute much more further when we go further to the Golden Jubilee, and I wish everybody good luck. And
thank you very much, Hajari Madam. Really, it was a grand celebration of felicitating all the first 15 founder members. Me and Jignesh Bhai are really very lucky to get this opportunity to felicitating all these founder members. But Dr. Ashwini and Dr. Rashmi Ben, there is a great contribution of you both for preparing these and getting all these data and their CVs and videos. So we are very much thankful to you, Dr. Ashwini and Dr. Rashmi Ben. Ashwini, just would like to have a few words from you.
Thank you, Dr. Anita. I consider it my proud privilege to do my efforts little bit and contribution towards this Silver Jubilee function, because I do remember when I was a lecturer in Nair Hospital, Dr. Urvashi Jha and Dr. Rama Vaidya, they had inaugural function in Hinduja Hospital Conference Hall, and I was part of it. And I never thought that I will be one day, organizing for the 25th year celebration at that time. But Urvashi Jha Madam had told me that do take active part. You are also in teaching, so it will be very good for the association. So I still remember those words that day. And I must thank Dr. Rashmi Shah, because we were just wondering with this COVID pandemic and situation in Mumbai is not very good. There are restrictions to enter the societies and the buildings. So then we thought about, sending the plaques by courier, and Dr. Puneet Bojani and Dr. Rashmi Shah, they guided me. We couldn't find a courier which could send it outside Mumbai. So it was a little late for Dr. Urvashi Jha to get it. And now I have to send it to Toronto. So I hope the air services start. But just wanted to say that as a Mumbai person, as at present being part of gynecology department of Hinduja Hospital, and because this association was formed in Hinduja Hospital with Dr. Asha Kapadia, Urvashi Jha, V.R. Joshi, NF Shah, so many still associated with us. I think it was my duty to contribute in whatever way I could. And I'm thankful to Dr. Jignesh Shah and Dr. Anita Shah for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashwini. Again and again. I am sure now all of you must have understood the secret mantra of Indian Menopause Society. where foundation is this much strong, no one can dare to do anything to it. Thanks a lot to all the founder power members for sparing their valuable time and giving their inputs and lovely messages.